Welcome back! We're almost done with our training. Lawrence, Hilda, Sedith, and Balthus have all reached level 30 and promoted into master classes. That's a huge milestone for each of them, but especially for those last two, because they still need quick riposte to complete their respective builds. We've been sent to an Imperial city to unlock another trade route. This time it's the Dark Merchant who will appear in the Monastery. This is the final quest battle of the run, but we have 7 more paralogs to do. Those 8 battles require 3 weekends, but then there's a 9th slot to use. That means we basically have 2 chances to rush some class masteries. After that, we'll be taking on proper missions and paralogs for the rest of the game. The only team member who hasn't reached level 30, but who still needs to in order to reach his final class, is Ferdinand. His goal is to become a great knight. While Sedith and Balthus are busy training in one part of this map, Ferdinand will use the experience gem to level up. The enemies here are mostly swordmasters, and they're level 31, so Ferdinand actually stands to gain a respectable amount of experience here. As our exams are wrapping up, so too is our tutoring. Most of our units have all the secondary skills they need by now, and they're starting to focus purely on their weapon skills. For example, Claude reached B rank in armor to get Smite, upgrading from Shove. Now the only skill he's studying is archery. A lot of others will follow suit very soon. One particularly important skill threshold is the one that Lawrence and Lysithea are both about to hit, S rank in Reason. The team is pretty heavy on mages, and none of them have long-range spells naturally. We've been able to compensate with Thyrsus and the Caduceus staff, but the addition of black or dark magic range +1 will make our loadouts much more flexible. To start us off, Cyril and Leone will apply our usual support gambits, Stride and Retribution. There are a couple of archers within the enemy force. Retribution will allow Ignatz and Sedith to counter them.
Steady now.
Ignatz takes a pot shot at one of the swordmasters. He'll be followed by Byleth. The goal for this first turn is to survive without impregnable wall. Byleth's sacred power is critical for that. Bolganon is just barely heavy enough to prevent Byleth from doubling the archers, but we don't want Flame to supply a follow-up attack.
Shall we?
Lawrence has the honor of being first to achieve an S rank.
What's my strategy?
Guide me well. Ready for any.
Ferdinand can kill with swift strikes using his crescent sickle because of his link bonus with Lawrence.
I'll do my best.
Back to the fray.
Petra and Claude will just wait with the group for now. They both have to run errands to the south next turn.
Watch and learn.
The first order of business is to steal the 2 trade secrets. A stride and dance combo allows Petra to grab them both and retreat to safety.
Thank you.
Now Claude applies Impregnable Wall.
Well done.
Ferdinand wants to kill the adjacent swordmaster and then lure the next one on enemy phase. To do that, Lawrence must heal him.
Thank you.
We can manipulate the archers into attacking Seteth by making sure he's the only target they can double. To that end, Ignatz equips an unbroken sword. Ignatz is hanging on by a thread here. At 6 HP, he barely survives 2 Swordmasters, even with Impregnable Wall. By using a gambit, he avoids taking any extra damage. In order to lure the final enemy, the archer in the southwest, Seteth moves down 1 space. Byleth follows him. This creates room for the thief to get behind Byleth. However, he doesn't double Ignatz, so the thief plus 2 Swordmasters cannot kill him.
My orders?
Leone can block the bridge for another turn. She won't die because she's adjacent to a man, so her personal skill gives her just enough protection to survive.
Hopefully this proves useful.
Lysithea reaches S and Reason hot on Lawrence's heels. Ignatz rejoins the formation. This time, the trick for applying Impregnable Wall safely is for Marianne to give Claude an assist. We'll just have to clear the bridge so that Marianne can cross over and then run back.
Thanks so much.
I forgot to switch Ignatz back to his sword.
What's my strategy?
Thank you.
I have faith.
Not looking good.
Leone is way too badly wounded to hold the choke point, but Cyril can take her place.
Let's go.
I'll do my best.
Thanks. At the ready. Ready for anything. I'm continuing to improve.
Ferdinand stays put, anticipating an attack from the nearest Swordmaster.
Back to the fray.
Because his magic range is 5, Lawrence will still give his link bonus to Ferdinand from here. This position also puts him closer to the main formation, where Petra should be able to provide another big stride.
did the trick.
I'm thinking through exactly how I want to dispose of these two swordmasters. My initial thought is to feed both kills to Cyril. Cyril's a sniper right now because it helps his bow rank. He's only at A in his primary weapon skill, whereas almost everyone else has A+.
Decent form. Steady now. At the ready. Much needed.
Not looking good.
Let's try Leonie's attack again.
Let's go.
Shall we?
Thank you.
Now I realize that Ferdinand's still here, and he also got the stride boost, and I'm trying to level him up, so why not feed him the other kill?
Ready for anything.
Like Ignat's one turn ago, Seth is now at 2 HP. He needs some major healing.
Apologies. Guide me well.
So nice of you.
To get clawed across this time, we're pulling something else out of our bag of tricks.
Well done.
If Ignatz freezes the northernmost enemy, there will be a lot more breathing room.
Sorry.
I will prevail.
Petra has one more charge of Stride. She can use it to help our support team get in and out next turn. Retribution is about to expire, so Leone in particular must get through to Byleth.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
As I said, we have to open a path to Byleth in order to get Retribution back up. Claude can chip in first because Marianne is on hand to refresh him.
More.
Naturally, the kill goes to Ferdinand.
Thank you.
I just realized that Lawrence could have healed someone.
Shall we?
Did the trick. My orders?
Much needed.
I'll do my best.
Thanks. At the ready. Thank you.
Let's go.
Steady now. What's my strategy? I have faith. Not so fast!
There's no more impregnable wall cheese to be had, so it's time to get this over with.
Have I earned no reprieve.
Seteth and Balthus have earned 116 of the 200 class mastery points they need. They'll stop there. Outside of the boss, none of the other enemies can deal any damage to Seteth, so they prefer other targets now. I'm going to funnel them toward Byleth if possible. Ignatz might be able to kill this Swordmaster and still get away with Marianne's help, but then it would take a big effort from the rest of the team to extract Marianne.
Apologies. Ready for anything. I am not well pleased.
Claude and Petra could use Smite and Swap, respectively, to help Ferdinand get away. But at that point, I might as well just have Marianne do it.
Back to the fray.
Considering that his two companions have higher protection and the Sacred Power buff, Byleth should be the juiciest target. Well, the indicators all point toward Byleth.
Watch and learn.
But I guess the thief is scared of Vantage. That's alright. Lysithea appreciates the skill points too. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we've got one little hole in the schedule, and we're filling it with our last rare enemy battle. See you next time.